Today we're going to be testing out AmFilm's tempered glass screen protector for the brand new iPad Pro 13-inch. I've tested out a whole bunch of tempered glass screen protectors by AmFilm and they typically do really well. But in this video, we're going to be testing this screen protector to destruction. Stick around until the end of the video because I will be doing a drop and a scratch test to see how durable the screen protector is, as well as test out the brand new Apple Pencil Pro to see how well it works with this tempered glass. And I promise you by the end of this video, you'll know whether or not the screen protector is right for you. And if you do want to pick this up, I will be putting product links in the video description. So let's get started. So we get an installation packet and 2 tempered glass screen protectors. So the first thing we need to do is to thoroughly clean off our screen with an alcohol wipe, then dry it off, and then remove any dust. Now this doesn't come with an installation guide, but the screen protector does have these installation wings on the side, so it should be fairly easy to install. Just make sure that the sticker up in the corner here is on the underside because we're going to be peeling that off. And then make sure the cutout here is going towards the camera and sensors on the top of your screen. So we'll peel off that underside protector. Then hold on to the wings on the side and then install it the best that you can. Then once it's where you want it, it should start to adhere to the screen by itself, but if it doesn't, you can press it down into place with your finger. Again, if you don't have a squeegee, you can use a credit card or something, a hard plastic to kind of squeegee the bubbles out. Now, I will tell you one thing you want to be very careful of is not to lift up on the corners of the tempered glass here, because unlike the screen protectors I install on the phones, these are much bigger and they bend super easy, and then you're not going to be able to get it stuck down into place anymore. So the best thing for you to do to try to get bubbles out is to use, again, a hard piece of plastic like a squeegee or a credit card. So once you've gotten all the bubbles out, we can just peel up one end. And then we'll take a look. It does look like I got a little piece of dust in the corner here, but for the most part, everything looks really good on the screen protector. See if I can maybe get this little piece of dust out. So I got it down the best I could. Everything else still looks pretty good, and it looks like the alignment is pretty good as well. So if we take a look at the screen, everything looks pretty good. Everything is down except for that little piece of dust that I showed you in the first place, which is right there, but there are no other bubbles on the screen protector, so not bad. The edges are also rounded off, so they feel nice and smooth. As far as the glass goes, feels nice and smooth, just like the glass that's on the iPad. There is also a cutout for your camera and your sensors, so there won't be any issues there. As far as fingerprints goes, it does seem to pick up minor fingerprints. I don't know if you guys can see right there, but you can very easily just wipe those away with minimal effort. Looking great so far. There is a slight gap all the way around the edge of the iPad for case compatibility. So let's put it in our case. All right, so there it is in the case. It looks like there's a slight gap all the way around the screen still, so it should be case friendly with most cases. No lifting, no bubbles. Looking good so far. Now let's see what the screen looks like as if you were looking at it through polarized sunglasses. So as you can see, there is a rainbow effect that may or may not bother you. It doesn't me because you're not looking at the screen through sunglasses all the time. At least I'm not. But at least you know this is what you can expect if that's what you're going to be doing. As far as touch, everything is working perfectly fine. No issues there. And as you can see, the screen is crystal clear. So now let's test out our Apple Pencil. So the pencil feels nice and smooth on the screen, just as if you were writing on the glass on the actual iPad. and it seems to be writing right on the tip as well. I'm kind of rotating the pencil all around, but it seems to be working perfectly fine. I don't see any issues whatsoever. So everything's looking good so far. Now let's move on to the scratch and the drop test. So we're going to start the test by dropping a 2.4 ounce steel metal ball at a starting height of 2 feet. If the screen protector doesn't crack, we'll move it up foot by foot until it eventually does. So here we go at 2 feet. So this screen protector only lasted up until a 2-foot drop. Now let's move on to the scratch test. So typically tempered glass starts to scratch around a Mohs hardness number 6. So we're going to start off with a number 5. Then we'll move on to a number 6. And then finally a number 7. So if we take a closer look, you can see there are no scratches at the number 5. There are slight at a number 6 and deeper at a number 7. So scratch resistance seems to be pretty standard for tempered glass. So installation for the screen protector was pretty easy. It also does seem to be case friendly. The Apple Pencil seems to work perfectly fine with this tempered glass. It only lasted up until a 2-foot drop, and scratch protection seems to be pretty standard for tempered glass. Now, just because it only lasted up until a 2-foot drop doesn't mean it's not going to protect your iPad screen. It just means that it's going to take less for the screen to crack. And then you can just install the second one that comes in the package. But I'm curious, what's most important for you when you're looking for a tempered glass screen protector? Is it drop protection, scratch protection, or is it case friendliness or something else? Let me know in the comments below. And again, if you guys want to pick this up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.